College Voice, find out how much our hosts know about this popular series in another special game show.
Nope. Text. Nope. No.
And this Taste Test Tuesday might bring you a twist on a classic nugget.
It's chicken dipping good.
What will Bella and I think of this creation?
Anna, you want to try it? Are children ready for social media, and are parents allowing for them to be on it too soon?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
All this and more today on The College Voice.
Hello and welcome to The College Voice. As we all know, social media is growing constantly. As it grows, I see more and more kids on social media, and it really makes me start to wonder, when is the right time for kids to join social media? I have so many thoughts about this, but what do you think?
This is hard because I feel like for us, we kind of didn't have a choice. Like, we had our childhood for a little bit before social media was even a thing. But even I still feel like I made mine too early. Like, I made my first social media account, I made my first Facebook when I was in 6th grade.
I was like 8 when I got Facebook.
Yeah. So, like, too soon probably. But I feel like
nowadays, it wasn't as toxic like then.
No. It was just a way to, hey friends, what you doing? You know, real innocent. What do y'all think?
I don't know. I think that now that we are the ones who grew up with the social media, now we get to, give it to our kids. I think we have the experience to say, like, you should wait until a certain time when you get to go on. So I would probably say maybe like 12-ish, around there, like 12, 13.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
like a good time.
I think, like, even when we were kids, we didn't have the same, like, strength of social media. Like, yeah, we could, like, get on, I don't know, Kick or something, but we didn't have access to so much information that could be, like, potentially, like, dangerous and life-threatening. And the catfish, like, community, that is so much stronger today. And little kids, they are gullible, whether they want to be or not. So.
I feel like we almost, like, grew up in the golden age because, like, it didn't, like, come out until we were, like, 8, and it was Facebook, which wasn't really, like, kid thing.
Right.
But
I mean, really explore the world through Facebook.
Yeah. Like, now I feel like kids are so, like, addicted to, like, their iPads or whatever. Instagram, like, they don't even
TikTok.
go outside or... Like, I feel like we had the perfect, like, medium, I guess.
You know what's going to be hard, though? Is, like, what if you do want your child to wait till they're, like, 12, 13 to start their social media, but then all their friends have it, and then, like, they're the odd one out? I'm going to feel so bad as a parent.
I don't know how it, like, I think, like, if you're, like, monitoring it and, like, explaining, like, what social media is, like, I just, like, don't know what the golden age would be.
Yeah, I don't know either. Because if you just want to, like, post your pictures of you and your friends, I don't feel like that's a bad thing.
No.
But you can't control all the things that they could possibly see, which is scary.
Yeah.
You know?
What is, like, the rule right now, like, on social? Is it 13 or 12?
Yeah, 13.
At least I know for TikTok, it's 13 because I know there was the whole thing with, like, Kim Kardashian and letting her daughter be on TikTok when she's, like, I think she's 8, right?
Yeah.
But didn't y'all lie when y'all was making y'all accounts? You just lied about
Oh,
yeah, I definitely did.
I feel like I've heard of, like, people, though, actually getting kicked off of TikTok.
I got kicked off of Twitter because I made a Twitter in 5th grade because my teacher said to, and then I lied about my age and got kicked off.
Why did your
unfortunately.
teacher tell you to do that?
Because she had one, and we were doing like a book competition, and she was like, make sure you follow me to do the book competition.
Oh, that's weird.
Right? A little bit.
That is a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
weird.
Another
Yeah.
thing, like, I'm personally concerned about, like, with kids using social media right now, is how many years they've spent, like, in a pandemic.
Yeah.
So, like, not only is social media hindering, like, their social skills,
Mm-hmm.
like Anna said, like, they're not going outside. What are they supposed to do? Go outside when they go, when they go outside, you
Yeah.
know? Like, so I think that's really going to, like, scar them in the future.
Absolutely. It's definitely different. It's weird.
I think it's kind of like something where, like, if you're like educating them on it, then I feel like it's your decision to make if you think they are ready, I guess. But like, I don't know. Knowing that I had Facebook at 8, it's like hard to like. But like, obviously, Facebook is also more private than
It
like.
is.
And like, my only friends were like my family, and I've gone through like my messages and I die laughing like at what I like said and posted.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of funny. But moving on, this week for Taste Test Tuesday, Bella and I tried Beyond chicken nuggets from KFC. Yeah, I know. And if you know me, I do not like fake meat. So we put this to the test.
Hello, Taste Test Tuesday viewers. Today we are here with the KFC Beyond Fried Chicken. Chicken made from plants, fake chicken.
I'm surprised KFC has this.
I
'cause
know.
It's Kentucky Fried Chicken, but now it's Kentucky Fried Plant Chicken.
Yeah, which I'm not a fan of fake meat. I don't like it.
I don't really know if I've ever had it.
We got some KFC sauce and honey mustard.
Excited to
They
try
also said they were made to order, but it was expensive. $6.99 for 6 nuggets. Like, that's a little ridiculous. But they are, squares.
They're a good sized nugget.
Pretty good size.
I'm gonna open up some KFC sauce.
What is KFC sauce?
I don't even know. I've never had it.
Oh,
It's chicken dipping good. First, I should probably try this itself.
really?
Yeah,
I'm like scared actually.
I'm excited.
Okay. Literally looks like real chicken. Soggy. The chicken is soggy in there. Or whatever.
I don't think so. It looks just like real chicken inside, and it tastes like real chicken. I would not know a difference.
No. If someone gave this to me, like I would say, like, is it as good as like a piece of fried chicken? No. Like there's something off. But not like terrible. The texture is just soft.
Yeah, it's kind of blocky. Is this
Mhm.
tofu inside?
No. It's chicken made from plants.
I'm so surprised this tastes like actual chicken.
It does.
It's just really the texture is kind of soft.
I'm like honestly kind of shocked. It's literally just the texture that throws it off. But like the flavor is there. The outside is crispy too. So
It tastes just like an actual chicken nugget. I think they're really good size.
they are a good size.
Just wondering what's inside because it just has like a soft texture.
It does kind of like look like tofu almost in the
Yeah,
middle
that's what
because
I
like
thought it was.
if you cut it in a square, it would literally make a perfect square where like you can't really do that with actual chicken. You'd rather have this over a normal nugget?
Honestly, I think these are better than a lot of normal nuggets you get. Because they're just such a good size and they're
They are a really good size.
tender.
This
like
is what
this is good like value for your money.
I'd rather have a Wendy's nugget. The texture does throw me off a little bit. Really.
Under ChickfilA nuggets, these have to be like my favorite I've ever had.
What?
Yeah. I will say it is kind of mysterious because like what's in this?
Yeah. I would like to know.
But on the side of the box it says it's still finger licking good. And I have to agree with that. Is there any more?
Yeah, you can have it.
Really? It's made my day. Guys, you're not getting cheated out of size or value or anything.
This is the size that an actual chicken nugget used to be, but I swear they shrink every
Yeah,
time
they
we
do.
go.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm so surprised. Like, this is heavy in my hand. This is a good chunk of chicken.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
A good chunk of plant chicken.
Out of 10, I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, the only thing that really throws me off is the texture, really. I mean, I'm not gonna come to KFC and get plant chicken. I'm gonna get normal chicken. I don't even really come here that much. But honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised.
I give these a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I am really digging these
You'll be
Beyond
back?
Fried Chicken. Will next week's Taste Test Tuesday be finger licking good?
We'll have to see you next week. Bye.
So, welcome to the desk. What do you guys think about the Beyond Chicken Nuggets?
I feel like I have to go try them. As a vegetarian, it makes me excited that more like restaurants are offering like plant-based and like non-meat like options. And based off of the reviews, I feel like I need to go to KFC
I
now.
would definitely recommend, because like I know other people that like are always looking for like a good meatless nugget, and I was like surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised you rated it so highly. I was not expecting that.
Me either.
You don't
I
like
was
fake meat, remember?
yeah, I don't like fake meat, so like I was expecting the texture to be off, but like it was like not chewy, not like it was like tasted like chicken, very tender.
That's cool. I like how Bella said they were nice size too.
Yeah, they were like literally this big. I mean, they were expensive. It was $6.99 for 6 nuggets.
But if they're going to be that big, then.
Yeah.
I would say it feels like you get enough product for your money, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Would you try them?
I don't know. I've never really had anything plant-based before, but I mean, out of your rating, I guess I'd give it probably a try if possible. So
They're like, we make these to order. So, like, I had to wait, like, in the drive-thru, and they brought them out hot and fresh.
Honestly, they were hot when you got them.
So is it just nuggets, or did they have like sandwiches?
No,
Not yet.
no, not yet. I mean, they might if people
it's
order.
popular, yeah.
But I don't know, like, if they bread them with, like, their KFC special breading or, like,
Yeah.
what. I couldn't tell.
That'd be interesting to find out.
It
yeah.
was,
Yeah.
the texture, why I said it threw me off is it was just, like, softer than normal meat,
Right.
I guess.
That makes sense, though.
And I am kind of a textury person, so.
I guess if you weren't expecting it too, because I mean, like, I eat a lot of like a lot of plant-based things, so like that's just like the normal texture mainly
Yeah.
when you're eating things like that.
yeah.
So.
Well, whether you like fake meat or not, I think you should put these meatless nuggets to the test because I was pleasantly surprised. But when we come back, it's game time show, baby.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Families don't have to talk about everything, but they should talk about how to plan for an emergency. Get tips and resources to make your family's emergency plan.
It seems like every week my social media is flooded with talk of the HBO drama series Euphoria, which stars Zendaya and an ensemble of newer fan favorites. People love the show, they hate it, some love to hate it. Today we'll see how much the College Voice cast knows about the show during this game of trivia. Y'all excited?
Yes.
Very.
You should be. You should be. You should be very excited. Okay, let me pull up my questions.
Okay.
So there are 10 questions, and you know, whenever you're ready, hit the buzzer. Taylor might have a little bit of an advantage, but that's
We got it. We got it.
Whoa.
We'll be fine.
Okay, this isn't working. We're gonna switch.
Okay.
All right. So the first few questions are true or false. Ready? So the first one is true or false. Zendaya was not the only choice to play Rue.
True.
No.
Oh.
I feel like she is only one other option.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
No, she was the only choice. So.
And she does it well.
Oh,
Yeah,
and does,
very well.
and does. Okay, true or false? Jacob Elordi was practically homeless before joining the cast of Euphoria?
Go ahead, Joe.
I say false.
Wrong. Very true.
Oh, I guess I
was
can't answer that.
surprised to know.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say true.
Wasn't
Yeah,
he in
I
it?
I guess it's true.
I think I read that though, like somewhere that he was talking about it.
That's the LA actor life, I guess.
Apparently.
Okay, true or false? Leonardo DiCaprio is a huge fan of the show.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. Y'all knew that? I didn't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
that. Oh, T.
I know that
I
actually.
gotta get like ready to go.
Yeah, you gotta.
Here, I'll push it.
Okay, this is the last true or false.
Okay.
True or false? This is Hunter Schafer's, aka Jules, second big role in TV.
That's true.
No.
Oh,
was
This
false.
is her first big role.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know it's like very small, but she
Yeah.
has not had that much experience.
Yeah. So these next questions are multiple choice.
Okay.
There are 3 options. Rouge trademark red hoodie was auctioned off for how much? A, 1,000. B, 10,000. Or C, $8,000.
It's okay. No, I was close. Go ahead, Joe.
I say B.
Wrong. I'll leave this up to
I'm
somebody
going to
else.
say C.
Correct.
There you go.
$8,000.
Wow,
Why you would
that's-
want that for that dingy red hoodie? I don't know.
Movie
All right.
memorabilia. Or
What
TV show,
reality
I guess.
show does Rue binge in season 1? We're throwing it back a little bit. A, The Bachelor. B, Love Island. Or C, Survivor.
Who's getting it? Let's see who's getting it.
I'll give it to you, Hayden. 'cause
It
you're
is
reaching
Love
for first.
Island.
It is Love
It
Island.
was, yes. I knew that.
Okay. I got one, guys. I'm on the board.
Do we know our scores?
1.
One.
I got
one.
2.
Okay.
Okay. I'm glad y'all was keeping count because I wasn't. All right. This one might be a little hard if you haven't been paying attention. What is the high school in Euphoria called? A, East Highland High. B, Euphoria High. Or C, Liberty High.
C, Liberty High.
Wrong.
Hey.
You guys butted, friend.
It's A, East Highland.
It is East Highland.
2 more questions. All right, so now we're tied 2-2.
For now.
2 more questions. All right. Which members of One Direction did Kat write fan fiction about?
No, she has to read.
I know it though.
What is it?
Is it Harry and Louis?
It is.
There we go.
There
There we go.
Wow.
I remember the cartoon, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, this is the last question, y'all. When is Rue's birthday? A,
Ooh.
September 11th, 2001. Sad. B, September 14th, 2001. Or C, September 5th.
C.
Wrong.
It's A.
Wrong.
B. It's B. Can I get
Joe got it. Joe got
Yes!
it. Joe got it.
Are we all tied now?
No.
No.
Are y'all?
3, 2, 2.
One.
Oh.
Oh, so Taylor's the winner. Taylor
No,
won.
no,
No?
Hayden won.
I
Hayden
win.
got 3.
I win.
Yeah, you
Oh.
won.
I
Let's
won.
give a round of
Lindsay said I won.
applause to the winner. Congratulations, Hayden. But for now, let's bring on our producer, Neek and Taylor, to talk about the importance of Black History Month. All right.
Taylor, where are you going?
Come back, friend. Would you?
Okay, so Black History Month, also known as African American History Month, is dedicated to honoring and acknowledging triumphs and struggles of African Americans and Black people, and takes place this month. Today, our hosts Alencia and me, as well as one of our producers, Nick, will discuss the importance of Black History Month and what it was like being Black in America.
All right, Neek, this is her first time on air. So I think it's only right we give the floor to you first.
I think that Black History Month is very important. I think that we should all, I think it's very important for children especially. I've had experiences where I feel like no one really understood what it was like to be me. I went to a very predominantly white school after growing up in inner city school, which was very different for me. Going from inner city school where all the kids are Black and Hispanic, and then going to a school where 95% of the population was white was very different. And I didn't really get to experience Black History Month when I went to that school because we didn't really talk about it that much. We had a case that had major people in Black History Month, and that was about it. So I feel like it's very important especially for children of like grade school age, to acknowledge like Black History Month and what happened to cause us to need a Black History Month.
Yeah, I definitely agree because I too went to a BWI, which is predominantly white institute, and I think that like when you're not surrounded by like a lot of Black people, for the white students there, it's almost as like the same idea can be said with like Native Americans, the way we discuss them. It's almost like they're fictional, as if like they don't exist today, because when you're not around them and you're not hearing them talk about their struggles, it's like they don't really understand it or like know how to interpret it.
Yeah, I think for me, one of the coolest parts about Black History Month is all like the representation we get to see. Because again, like as a child, I didn't really get to see that like too much. I didn't see doctors who looked like me. I didn't see a whole lot of teachers who looked like me. I didn't have my first Black teacher until I was in 7th grade, and she was just my science teacher. Like that wasn't a regular thing for me, you know. So it's really, really cool to see Black people who are trailblazing in their careers, who are advocating for social justice and equality, and all those things are really cool to me. And I'm glad we have a time in the year where we can really focus and honor that.
Yeah, I agree. Like even you talking about like having a Black teacher, one of the major things that we've been talking about is like there's finally Black posters for anatomical things for doctors, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, the first Black fetus I saw on Twitter, I was like, whoa, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, and I also only had like a Black teacher in like 7th grade.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we have this month to honor our history, our existence, and our future. Stay with us after the break as we talk about our thoughts on the stay-at-home mom lifestyle. Which camera I'm looking at. More and more, the fascination behind the stay-at-home mom and wife lifestyle is becoming popular. To some, it seems to be a glamorous life of Pilates, claw clips, green juices, and shopping. But has this become too romanticized, and have we drifted too far from more accurate realities of the stay-at-home mom role or lifestyle? What do we think?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
Sorry, excuse the lip smack that we both did in unison.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Shayna, do you have anything?
I don't have a lot of experience with stay-at-home mom lifestyles because my mom was a single working mother. So I don't really know a lot about it.
Are you like talking like on like YouTube and like Instagram?
Yeah, like even what inspired this is I was on Twitter, you know, as I am from time to time. And I saw like a thread about how this girl says, I just want to have like the stay-at-home luxury lifestyle where I don't have to worry about too much. And in my head, I'm like, did y'all not have dreams as a child and goals and things y'all wanted to do and become? Like, y'all just wanted to.
I mean, maybe
so like the vlogger mom kind of thing.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that when you bring it up in that sense, that makes sense. I feel like that's kind of a dream that's not a reality, if that makes sense. You know, it's not like an achievable thing, because with talking about like what we talked about before with social media, we started with it and it's rising. So, you know, everybody now who's in our like age demographic is like, well, I started with it so I can be it. Like this is my like thing, but it's not really that. And like I think we are the future like change makers of the world, so we have to come up with something that is going to be plausible and good for the world and everything, if that makes sense.
I mean, social media, I think, has like caused this to be like an issue, because I mean, you're not seeing like the
struggles of it all.
Yeah, or you're also not seeing the people that are working and still moms, because I mean, they're not really, those type of people aren't really like social media users. So like, I do think like when that's all you're seeing, you're like, well, maybe that's what I want to do, because you're not seeing these other like successful things going on.
Absolutely. I don't think it acknowledges that running a home and raising children is a very difficult
thing
to do.
It's a job. It's a job.
It is a full-time job, and when you kind of luxurize it, I feel like that erases the true intent of being a mother or running a home.
Absolutely.
And I think that does show like younger people, again, like kids, like, oh, like I don't have to like work for what I want then. Like I can just have kids and it's not a big deal. Like they act like having kids isn't a responsibility because it's been
like there are people who act like having kids is like an accessory rather than like I said, like a job, like being a caretaker, being a homemaker. That sounds exhausting in my opinion, honestly.
Yeah.
I think people see. I'm so sorry.
No,
to
go
cut you
ahead.
off.
No, go
I think
ahead.
people see the Kylie Jenner and like those kind of moms who dress their babies in like Chanel and Gucci.
Little
and
do
like,
they know they have nannies that are.
yeah, I mean that's a big part of it.
it.
They have
It's
these nannies that are behind the scenes, but they also like. When it comes down to it, like motherhood truly is like you said, it's a job. This is not like something that like these moms like Kylie Jenner and everything who can just like throw thousands of dollars away on these like kids outfits. Like no, like this is like a big income part of it. That's taking care of kids is a lot of money and it's a lot of time and it's a lot of energy and it's a lot of work. So one, praise to all the moms out there. You're amazing. You're the reason we're here. But it's just a lot. So I don't think that. One, just what we're doing as like, showing that side of motherhood is a good idea, if that makes sense. The fake motherhood, if that makes sense almost.
Not real.
Right. All right. Well, have you ever wanted to travel back in time? What if you could tell your pre-college self one thing? What would it be? Let's ask the hosts and see what they would want to tell their former selves. All right. So.
Wait, I am way confused right now.
Basically, like if you could tell yourself, if you saw yourself from before you came to college, what would you tell that Anna? What would you tell her? Like a piece of advice or something like that?
Explore other options.
There you go. I mean, that's perfect right there. I think I would tell myself to not hold myself to a standard and, know that I am my own person so I can like do my own thing. Because that was a big part of what I did. Even it's my first year here and I've already switched majors. So it's like, tell yourself, hey, it's fine. Do what you want to do. If it's not what you want to do right now, it's okay to change it. What about you, Shayna?
I think the biggest thing I would tell myself is just to embrace the uncertainty that comes with coming to a new environment like college. I kind of just thought that everything was going to go perfectly and everyone was going to get along with me and basically like it was going to be picture perfect dreamscape, but it's a lot of work. There's a lot of expectations put on you and you have to work very hard, but like you said, not holding yourself to an impossible standard and just letting yourself grow at the rate that you want to grow.
Yeah, absolutely. That's perfect. Ryan, what about you?
Very similar. I had this very clear image of what I thought university would be. I had the major I wanted to go into. I've changed my major 3 times. And I think a big factor was COVID knocked my plan right off of like what I thought it was going to be because I didn't have a traditional first year here. Everything was online. So just like being able to go with those changes and like be like, things are gonna get rough, stick in there, you got this kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially with social media again, that's a big thing of today. Like it's just
really
showed like not what the reality of school actually is. Oh, like your freshman year roommate is your best friend forever. Like no, that is not. That's probably like 15% of all cases.
Shows like Euphoria and Glee and stuff, wrapping it all in.
Yeah, I think it's good to know. Like before you go to college, because I wish I would have known. My biggest thing is that your major does not define you, and it can be anything you want. I think that's why here at Kent we like focus so much on the exploratory majors, and it's so important to have something like that. Because if you don't know, that is totally okay. And even coming into like a major that you're like, I know exactly what I want to do. This is what I want to do, and then you realize you don't. That's fine, and you can still do that thing outside of college. Just go out there and do your best. That's all that truly matters, is going out and doing your best.
I think I also had I was expecting and had super high expectations, and then when they weren't met, I was just like, what the heck? So do not set yourself to such don't give yourself such high expectations, because if they're not met,
you'll be disappointed.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's me at Duncan, low expectations, and then if it's better, then you're like, wow, it's a good surprise. Well, that is all we have for you today. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The College Voice, and to follow us on Instagram at thecollegevoice_KSU. But TV2 is not finished yet. Stick around for an upcoming episode of Kent Core tonight at 8 p.m. For all of your local news, stay tuned for your TV2 newscast at 6 p.m. We will see you all next week.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.